of the earth walks rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
Right, every nation trade today with the US dollar. It is the world reserve currency. Right, basically, in order to do certain trading, you have to use the US dollar, yo. Especially the petrodollar. Right? Continue with that. So,
Right. Verse 4.
As I say, yo, it said, the scripture said that it will become richer. Right? Wall Street. One.
Verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people.
Right, my people. Who are my people? People them on the side. And guess what? All the tribes are in America. All the recently, that was this reason, you know. Basically, you have Benjamin. People like, a lot of people like to say, can you understand the term Jamaica or whatever, and say, we lick about with Talawa. Right? We don't really lick like our people basically are put it because them not knowledge or them not the one notion that we are one people. They divide up so them have us as a small set of people. But we don't truly check it. The amount of millions of people in Jamaica will live in England or whichever part in Europe, America, Canada, right? We saw we saw numerous in those countries that the language basically take a strong hold in them here or there, yo. Remember a couple years ago when they must say we're going to England to fuck up England the English. Right? Because now people want to chat like how we chat, yo.
Because majority of what going on in England during the Industrial Revolution, we go over there, go build up the empire, yo. Right? Even the Panama Canal, you have a lot of Benjamites go down to the Panama Canal, yo. So you have people Benjamites in Panama, not to mention the little Antilles, right? Those islands, I see in Benjamin, yo. Yeah. One people's brothers.
Bro,
Right?
even when you look up the Jamaican diaspora, Benjamin in China, so yo.
Right.
See?
It was Canada,
China,
no?
Japan.
Yeah. Right?
Quarters are poor corners of the earth. I'll probably see that right in front of the eye.
But, hey, you find in Japan, the man a dance reggae, dancer, or them behave just like I stay spirit, right? The same spirit, even with the music. But hey, and next again to the same so-called Nigerians and the people that are Ghana, right? Them people mostly them are Israelite, but you can't say them are Benjamite, yo. Hey, why I think them have a thing them called Afrobeat, right? When them have a thing called Afrobeat, they'll be saying them from the world, right? But they have a thing them called Afrobeat, which really is a mixture of dancehall or some other genre, yo. And them DJ, them sound just like we, because them instead people, them act, behave just like how so-called Jamaican behave, yo. Well, same people.
Same spirit.
Right? Same spirit, no matter what's wrong with it. Hey, you have the one them in a Trinidad, and you have Jamaicans and so-called Trinidadians have problem with each other because you know why? The white man divide you up amongst themselves, yo.
That's right.
Divide and rule.
When you come over on the same ships.
Yeah, we come on the same ship. Right? Well, same people. We just take on different part of the so-called white man indoctrination and I call it our own. Which them heritage and our own, yo. The Bible says we go this country from our heritage. Give me have
This is Romans 8 verse 16. The Spirit itself bears witness with our spirit that we are the children of Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Right, it's all spiritual. We can look on the behavior. The white man of talk about pattern. We like to study behavior pattern. Right? They can based on studying our behavior
pattern.
Right? They can tell that we are the same people, and they can tell when a person act or pretend to be like someone that when somebody naturally have it not them, yo. You know, a man say you're a born fighter, or you're a natural singer. You're not trying to do something in you. In your gene, in your DNA. Right? That's how you can look on, yo, brother, bless you. You can look and tell, say, yo, not only by behavior, but also the curses them will get put up on them people, yo.
Curse.
Right?
Yeah, because this is written in Deuteronomy to say, see, the curse basically before we basically be a sign. I want that to us.
Can. So if I look on the so-called Nigerian, them when they come and go England and place there. Yeah, man, they don't deal with them said here. Them different. Right? Them grandma they tell me about I guess what they normally come to for them with Jamaica woman. Because if your daughter married to a Nigerian. You see me? She tell me about the mixture of them. We not go to England before, but I tell her what she tell me. Right? So them drawn to themselves, yo, and the pattern did it. Right? They have a brother was in a England camp. In their history, yo, basically the Hamites them view them different because the so-called Hamites, the Hamites them look how it, them know it, and them know themselves.
That's why
right?
even when artists, like some artists from over here left, say them go Africa, them not go amongst the real Hamites. Them go amongst Jake. When you talk about Nigeria, Ghana, Mali, them go amongst the people which are our people them. Because on the west coast of Africa, going back up to north, some part of North Africa, our people get scattered in a majority of them regions. You know?
And them can't identify them by just, well, for most part, them can't look for them and tell them. Right. But I've seen videos where Hamite come up to them camp and them say them and Hamite. Just by seeing them already. Right? You just evident because you're there in a spirit, yo. You can't wear the spirit. Especially when a man talk. Right, you can see the display with them off for our people, yo. Right? And not only Benjamin and the tribe, them there all over the world, yo. With the all over, basically, become being the start of the earth. I've flavor to people, nation, country, isn't it?
And multiplying rapidly too.
Right. Man, that's the key thing, yo. Right? Because in order for a five, that's your girl number. 500 Jamaican could go in a big thing in England. The land Jamaica when dropping in England at last. Right? So 500 Jamaican could go in England and just by not populating England become so dominant over there, yo. Set them to the Sicilian them. Let me tell the story them made up to tell you. Right? Them breed up over there because they don't know Jake love woman, right? And when they get woman in a ramp, right? You're more likely to find I Israelite family with 17 siblings.
It's a fool full of money.
Yeah. You know what
Jake love sex, yo. And that's why, as I mentioned, the Sicilian them. Yeah, this is Deuteronomy 28 verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from one end of the earth even to the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
Right. So, as I say, you can look and tell. Right? If you're them doing an idolatry and thing there, the curse is a sign to show you, and then basically the salt where Yahweh shall give unto it, evident, you can't hide. Right? Where the salt of the earth, where also the light of the world, yo, the form of all things, the create, all them things that we are basically prevalent and make major success in the society to them mainly our idea, whether they want to take our idea and enhance it, the origin from it, our idea, yo.
Yeah, from here.
Right, our idea.
What them say, the creator, the internet, come from the equal tribe, Philip in the world. But them are refuting claim for the father of the internet. But we all know the truth.
The white man is the devil, man, the man who thief things. Thief names, heritage, riches,
Invention.
thief inventions, everything in thief, yo. Right, if the students in the church, I'm going to the house of the robbers, right? Which the house of the robbers is so-called, him thief the land from the Indians, them, yo, the North American Indians, the Gadites, right? Rob the whole America, right? Call the Mexicans them one wet box. Go on. Eh? Right.
Joel chapter 3, verse 2. I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and I will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel,
Right.
whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
Right, Keith. The reason why this war, as we read in Jeremiah, the Most High vengeance, the reason why this war basically get proved, it's so you're sick, but you don't know anything about the war. You need to know why it has won. Right? The sucker white man had greed because him thinking of preserving kingdom, but really and truly, they might get brought down to get judged. God, right? Judge because them put the man on with. You are the apple of the Most High. You are a special people to the Heavenly Father, but yet still, you have no clue. You have no clue, yo. Right? You become lost sheep. That's that.
It's easy to cast off that which is good.
Right.
More nationality in cast off, and the majority of Christians, it's the more Gentiles,
Right.
which are actually true Israelites.
Right. Them rather to be Gentiles more than to be Israelites. Right? We have to...
Psalms chapter 14, verse 7.
Hold on, so let me cut you. You bring out the point that we say, oh, them party are some land. Right? It's not what man thief. Them two land, them thief will land, which the most are pointing, when the whole earth are our own, but them we get a specific land of the most I set point. Them thief that, and we then over in the Americans, and them come here come thief that route too again. You see what I say? So this man is one thief overall. What?
Psalms chapter 14, verse 7. Oh, that the salvation of Israel will come out of Zion. When the Lord bringeth back the captivity of his people, Jacob shall rejoice and Israel shall be glad.
Right, the two tribes, the two northern and southern kingdom, we're going to be glad. Right, because this war I get through, basically are for our benefit. Not for everybody, because that's why you don't believe. So you're not going to benefit them because you don't believe. That's why you have rights in Venezuela. Right now, in Brazil, you have rights also. Right, that's why you have people against them government. And soon to be Jamaica, and not shortly America. They're going to have American, so-called Americans, basically a war against the state. Right. The regular civilians, the militias, right, overall, the civil unrest.
You mentioned Venezuela.
Yeah, Venezuela upside down, yo. Over much million people up on the street, basically ready for protest, yo. Ready for take a vote. Ready? Yeah, place I get burned. Brother post a video. You know about them water can attack them. They want to go basically control crowd. We don't know what they fire upon it. Or whatever, but all of us said you got to fire, yo, isn't it?
Back-a-boom and reach that, man.
Right.
Be a back-a-boom.
So the thing's serious, yo. So very soon, very shortly, they have got sending troops from different countries to go try to bring some sense of order to the country, yo, or let them to die. So because Venezuela been in this unrest more than a year, right?
About a year.
Right?
Yeah,
And it not get better. But people would want to have it say, oh, sooner or later, somebody gonna put some order to Venezuela.
Well, you know, there's no way Venezuela will get within 1 year to fix you. Right now, if they get 10 years, they can't fix it because every world currency, the books then can't balance right now. So I don't know how them are fix that, yo.
And things are going up. The Joe Trump tell you, say, yo, America get better. Things, you see me? They create more jobs. They have bring the jobs them from overseas to bring back.